When they're just kind of out of the way, you guys get to go full pass tomorrow. Just what's the sense among the team about getting out there?
We're excited. We're doing a lot of growing, a lot of maturing on the field. A lot of guys are getting better. So that's the biggest thing. Tomorrow is going to really be, the first test. We got cock drill, so, one-on-one. And we're going to really show, who wants to be out there. And Coach Muschamp, he's been, really preaching our toughness. And you really see every day, day by day, we're getting a little bit better at that. So just continue to grow and continue to get better.
You guys already challenging each other?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Competition, competing against guys like Hayden, Jacob, Kill Pollard every day, Zach Bailey, offensive line. We making each other better. So,
what's it like having Sky out there again?
He's just a dominant player. He's a playmaker, very instinctive. He goes to get the ball, see ball, get ball, and he brings another playmaker to our defense.
Working with the Bucks a lot, what do you see out of Dennis Wanham on a daily basis?
Oh yeah, he's a technician. He has great hands, great feet, great size, and I just can't wait for him to play this year. A lot of people don't really know about him. They're gonna get to know about him. So.
Do you feel like that may be something that a lot of people say about the entire defense outside of yourself and Sky?
It's just seeing with the pads guys are you can really see how physical guys are, and we got a lot of people on our defense that a lot of people don't know about, but when the season comes around, they'll get to know about them.
Through the offseason, what did you kind of focus on the most in terms of your pass rush?
Hands and feet, using my speed and, being able to get to the edge on bigger guys. I'm not the biggest guy, but, speed to power can be anybody. So being able to, use my quickness and really play the chess game with offensive linemen. A lot of guys really don't, when they see a smaller guy, they just think speed, speed, speed. But being able to turn that speed into power and then mix it up with guys is going to really help me out a lot and, help our defense out a lot.
What's the biggest difference between this year's camp and last year, now that you guys are more familiar with Muschamp?
We just know that we know what his standard is. We know every day we got to come prepared. We got to come ready to work. We can't have any off days, can't have any lax days, because those are the days that coach is gonna get on us, and we don't want to have that. So we know us seniors, we got to take it upon ourselves to really motivate the team. When we we look a little sluggish out there, we got to tell guys let's pick it up. We know what our goals are. We know we're trying to achieve, and we got to go get it.
How has Chris Lamont approached this offseason and this senior year?
Chris is a real physical guy. He's a bigger, he got a little bit bigger, put on a little bit size, and he's dominant. He's going to be a dominant playmaker for us too. We got a lot, like I said, we got a lot of guys that a lot of people aren't talking about, but we just ready to get the season started and go out and make plays.
Bryson is one of the leaders of the defense. What do you think about this team's offense and how impressed with them? What do you think about it?
Our offense is very explosive. We got a lot of playmakers on offense. We have a lot of guys that we can get the ball to. We got a quarterback, Jake, who can make all the NFL throws. So, I'm excited to see those guys work. And like I said, competing against the offense like that every day is going to only make our defense better.
Do you think the offensive line is going to be improved?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They've improved. They're very physical. Coach Wolf, he's a great technician. He makes sure those guys, approach it every day with toughness. And, like I said, going against guys like that every day and, the physicality that our offense brings to us and that we give to them is only going to make us better.
3 seniors on the defensive line, 2 seniors at linebacker, 3 in the secondary. How nice is it to have that much experience?
It's very nice. We got guys that's played all over the field. We have guys that's played multiple positions, played in multiple games. So it's only gonna help us out. Knowing what to expect when you go to an SEC game, knowing what to expect. On third down, being able to read from alignment because you've been in that position before. It's gonna really help. And like I said, going back to senior leadership, having guys that say, I'm gonna step up and make a play. And you have, like you said, you got guys on each level who've been there before and who've been in big time situations, made big time plays. So, just having that come back and having a full year under the same defense, under the same coordinator, is gonna really help us out a lot on defense.
You're one of 2 players with the custom helmet. Tell me a little bit about
so I brought that.
how cool that.
So Riddell came in and they fitted me. I think Brian Edwards also has a helmet. They just measured our heads and they let us sign our own helmet. So it's pretty cool.
That's kind of this defense's
And it fits comfortable.
Now you'll have one of those for the
for the
season
season.
too?
Yeah, this is my helmet. Well, my Garnet helmet for the season. So.
What was that process like?
We just went in. They called us in, measured our heads. They actually scanned every form of your head and actually made a helmet for us. So that was pretty cool for me. Man, like I said, you get to sign your helmet, and that's a helmet that I get to keep when I leave. So.
You get to sign it?
Yeah, we got to sign it. Yeah, actually, I got a signature on the outside and it's a signature on the inside of it. So.
That's cool. Was this the first time they've ever done that?
Yeah, this is the first. Yeah, we're one of the first schools that they came to about custom helmets. So they said they're trying to move more to custom helmets because everybody's head is not the same. So try to prevent concussions and stuff. They got a little bit extra padding around the helmet, just to prevent any brain injuries and stuff.
Does it feel any different?
It does. I mean, it feels a lot more comfortable to me than the regular helmets. Yeah, so I like it a lot.
Nice to know that they're trying
Right,
to make
trying
it
to move,
protect your head.
exactly. Especially with all the stuff about CTE coming out. Having a helmet like this that is professionally made to your head and to have protection behind it. It is really nice to have.
Is that something that the whole team might do this
I
season?
think that they said that they're trying to move to getting a lot more guys next year. This was kind of like one of the prototypes. So we were one of the first. Me and Brian were one of the first two to get that type of helmet. So like I said, they were talking to me about actually moving forward. Trying to get more guys. Custom helmets to fit your head and not just use helmets that are generic.
Did they come to you and say, would you be willing to do this, or did they say you're doing it? Or
Oh no, they just came to me and said, "Are you willing to do this?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." It's a custom helmet, and it's already the type of helmet that I had last year, Speed Flex. So all it is just the pattern on the inside that they did, custom to my head.
Do you and your teammates even talk about CTE and a lot of younger players, are leaving the game after they get to the NFL? Is that something that's crossing you guys?
Not really. You live in the moment. Those things happen. You just gotta, be prepared. For anything that happens. It's not really something that comes up.
Bryson, the offense gets a lot of press. In 11-on-11s, how are you all hanging with them so far?
We're hanging pretty good. It's competition. We go both ways. Sometimes they make big plays. Sometimes we make big plays. But we just know we're getting better as a team, going against each other every day. So I feel like that's gonna help us out for the season. And that's the biggest thing. We compete right now, but we got to play against other teams. So going against each other and getting better and working against guys that are gonna play on the next level, it helps out a lot in practice.
Are y'all forcing turnovers, or
Oh, yeah,
how do y'all measure how well y'all play?
Yeah, just turnovers and physicality at the point of attack. We don't, our biggest thing is stopping the run, and that's something that we've really been trying to emphasize, this camp. Being able to be physical up front, fitting our gaps to where we don't give up big plays in the run game.
Is this team tougher at this point this year than it was last year?
That's hard to say. I feel like we'll be able to see when we play against somebody else. How tough we are, and that's something that you don't really want to project because you just want to work hard every day and make sure that you're getting better. So.
What are the consequences if y'all give up one of those big plays in one of these 11-on-11 drills?
Next play up. Coach Mustang, they talk to us about moving forward. If you give up a big play, and you fit your gap right, you just gotta be better next time. So you just go to the next play and you gotta make the play the next time. Especially in the SEC, you playing against good backs. They're gonna, especially Rico, Tassan, those guys they're gonna make a cut. They're gonna catch you out your gap and jump back. You just gotta play the next play.
You ever had a CAT scan or anything like that?
No CAT scan.
So what was that like when you were sitting there with the helmet folks? Were you a little weird for you?
Yeah, I just sat down and they had like an iPad or whatever, and they just took pictures of each side of my head, and they had like some type of program that they just started up, and it measured my head. So it was kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand you got to keep your hair cut a certain way. Though.
Yeah, you got to keep your hair down. Well, they really do it adjusted to your head, to your haircut. So for me, I had a low cut, so it was easy for them to do me.
When it came to measurements, were you surprised how big your head was?
Nah. Yeah, no, man. It was, I always knew I had a big head. I just had to finally grow into it, I guess.